It's fall here in Indiana, which means it's time to plant garlic so it can overwinter. This year, I'm planting my garlic in these plastic containers. First, I drilled some drainage holes at the bottom, and then filled the containers with about 6 inches or so of soil. Garlic has shallow roots, so I don't need to fill this container up to the top. Where I'm located, you can plant both hardneck and softneck varieties of garlic. The hardneck varieties are a bit more hardy over the winter and will also produce scapes, which are delicious. However, if you want to make those neat-looking garlic braids, you want to grow the softneck garlic. The variety I'm growing here is called Music. It's a hardneck variety that produces very large cloves. The paper covering also gets a little purpley, which is pretty cool. Garlic is a bit different from most plants. Instead of planting the seeds, the most efficient way of planting garlic is to break apart the bulbs and plant the individual cloves, which will then grow into their own bulbs. Here in central Indiana, you want to plant your garlic sometime in September or October in order to get a harvest around the 4th of July. You want to select the largest cloves to plant because they will make the largest bulbs. To plant your garlic, break apart the bulb into individual cloves. You want to space them about 3 to 6 inches apart. You want to plant them with the pointy side up. The roots will grow out of the flat bottom. Cover them up with a little bit of soil and water them in. I added a little bit of slow-release fertilizer this time as an experiment. You can mulch over your garlic if you would like. I like to use this pine bedding stuff for tiny furry critters. It's possible that your garlic might start to sprout during the fall or winter, and that's okay, they'll be fine. It's also possible that they may not sprout until spring, which is also okay. Keep an eye on your hardneck garlic in the early summer. They'll start to grow scapes about a month before the bulbs are ready to harvest. You want to wait until they are about a foot long and cut them off close to the base of the scape. Garlic scapes are actually the flower stalks of hardneck varieties of garlic. You can tell them apart from the leaves because they are plump and rounded, while the leaves are flat. It's important to trim these so the garlic will put more energy into growing a larger bulb instead of flowering. But the two great things about trimming the scapes are that it smells amazing and you get to eat them. We like to chop off the flower end and cut the scapes into little pieces to mix into a stir fry, giving us a tasty treat while we wait for the garlic bulbs to finish growing. You'll know your garlic is ready to harvest when the bottom 2 to 3 leaves have turned brown. You want to stop watering your garlic a few days before you plan on harvesting. You'll also want to make sure you harvest your garlic on a dry day. You also don't want to wash your bulbs. It's okay for them to be a little bit dirty. To harvest your garlic, gently pull up on the stalk. You can use a trowel to help you pry up the bulbs, but be careful not to nick them. You can use your garlic right away, but if you want it to last for months, you'll want to cure it. To cure your garlic, hang or lay your bulbs somewhere where they can dry, and also where they won't get too much sun and won't get too hot or too cold. You want to leave the stalks, leaves, and roots attached. You can trim a little bit off if you are tight on space, but you want to leave the majority of them attached. I like to feed mine through the holes in these wire baskets and hang them up inside for about a month. As the bulbs cure, the leaves and stalks will dry out and turn brown, and the papery cover on the garlic develops. Once you've let your garlic cure for a few weeks, you can cut off the stalks and trim down the roots. If you cure your garlic properly, it should last you until your next harvest. I recently added a way to support this channel with Buy Me a Coffee. There you can make a one-time donation to support this YouTube channel or become a monthly supporter. You can find the link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to learn more about saving all different types of seeds, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below what seed saving video you would like to see next. Happy seed saving!